They said the war would be an adventure, promising pride and honor. In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen before. For the first time, the great nations of the world faced each other with weapons that could kill dozens, hundreds with a single blow. The war is over now, but it cost the lives of millions. Among them, Janek, my brother, who wanted to be back for Christmas, who had promised never to leave me.
What up, guys? Mr. Big Russ here, going to be bringing you a walkthrough of the Ivan Harvest 1920 campaign. This is one of the latest RTSs to be coming out. It's not currently out at the moment with your own beta. I originally got on this game, I think about two years ago now, when it was on Kickstarter and was granted access to the alpha. Didn't really actually get around to playing it, as I had a lot on myself with work and a baby, but thanks to coronavirus happening right now, it's going to be a lot more free time, and whilst the baby is asleep, Mr. Big Russ gets to play. So we're going to be jumping into the campaign. I have actually played about 2 hours of this as I was recording, and realised that I hadn't actually turned the sound on the video, so it had none of this great music that you can currently hear at the moment, which completely takes away the feel of everything. I really think the music is one of the standout things about the game currently in its current state. So with that being said, and me having to play through this again now for a little bit, so I should be pro, so if I make mistakes, then there's no excuses really. We're going to be jumping into the campaign. I do actually have to delete, I believe, all my stuff that I made. I don't think there's a new way of actually doing multiple saves. Okay, we're jumping in, guys. I had a few technical difficulties, didn't like what I was trying to do, but I have sussed it now. Pro in the making. And so we're going to be jumping into right from the beginning. We'll let the magical cutscenes do its work.
Wait, what do you mean I can't join you?
Guys can't throw or run fast. It will be unfair to the team you're on.
Oh, that's not true.
What are you going to do about it? Cry? Cry, baby! Let's go! I'm the Polanians!
Boys can be so mean.
Fair. No, I'll show them.
Show them. We will show them. We're going to be stuttering. One second whilst we fix any issues that might be going on. Technical difficulties are rife this morning. At least the sound seems to be working. That's one thing. Okay. Alright. So we start off the game as a little girl here. The idea is kind of grasping the controls of everything and how it works. We pretty much move around with your cursor. You click on things. You use your W, A, S, and D for moving around the map, or being able to view around the map. Different sort of camera angles you can do, and you can also do Alt and your mouse. It's going to get a bit crazy. I think there's some nice things you'll be able to do. Definitely in the battles, the camera movement is pretty neat. Make things look really cool. Maybe not something you'll be able to actually have the pleasure of doing online when you're in a massive mech battle, but nonetheless, it's cool. So we're kind of just in a snowball fight, big snowball fight.
You're dead! Ambush! Take cover! Hey! She's not even playing! Fail!
10 out of 10 for acting. Solid.
One
like
down,
it.
4 to go.
The game has a very,
Totally.
I believe, Company of Heroes feel to it, with the whole sort of mechanics of how you move with the mouse. I haven't actually ever had the pleasure of I played about an hour's worth, but I was quite late to the party, so I never really actually got around to doing much of Company of Heroes, unfortunately, and very much StarCraft 2 was where my love of RTS began. And there's nothing really come out since StarCraft to have kind of taken the spot, really. Yeah, Halo 4 was nothing really of anything spectacular. I did quite enjoy the campaign on it. Warcraft 3 was going to be very promising, but I ended up refunding that. Wow, and needless to say, what a mess that become. So still playing a lot of StarCraft 2 at the moment. I do very much enjoy it. It's a lot more fast-paced, exciting. Eventually, recently, I also got into Age of Empires 2 with the HD edition now out. So I'm hoping High and Harvest can bring something new to the party with the whole. The look of the game just looks absolutely amazing. I think I really like the idea of all the mech units. I can't wait till we can get into the campaign and start being able to use those. And potentially, if you guys really enjoyed the content, then we'll look at doing some online battles as well. Well, no, I was just going to die then. Just trying to do this as quick as possible, really. You can take cover and throw snowballs, but really there's nothing here to see. It's a very slow start to the campaign. So it does pick up once we hit about part 2. We'll start getting into the good stuff. But I do think the map actually looks gorgeous. They've made it really nice. I love how the snow. Good angle there. How she loses snow tracks, something you probably wouldn't notice, like say when you're in a big online battle, but it's little things like that what do make the game quite beautiful. I'm sure a lot of people will kind of admire that. Going for me, charging. And dirty.
I should take cover.
You can snare me.
I am not a Roosevelt. Of course you are. Your brother's a
Right.
Roosevelt too.
You can press this N, cool little move, really, that allows you to reset your camera. Things can get a bit trippy after a little while when you are spinning around like crazy.
Attack! Take this. Our hero is under attack. Next time,
You want some punk?
Attack!
The music I think is great as well. I really do enjoy the music. RTSs. What really sucks you into the environment, I think. Age of Empires, I've been playing that recently, has done a really good job of that, and StarCraft 2, the maps and the music, just on another level. I love that part where he jumps out of the snow. He's like, ah! Cool. Poor girl. Not easy being a girl sometimes, I guess. Let's be part of the gang. Let me in.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Or taller?
Wreck noobs. Filthy casuals. Get out of here.
They cheated. I would have won.
It looked like they had you pretty much pinned down. Come on, let's go back to the village. Papa will be waiting.
Or you could finally teach me to shoot. You did promise.
I said when you're older.
I am older than I was when you promised me. And how else will I defend myself in the war?
When the war breaks out, you'll keep your head down. I'll take care of you.
And what if you're not around? Uncle Lech says everybody in Polania must learn to defend themselves.
I'll always be there for you.
Well, the boys did have me pinned down back there, and if it hadn't been snowballs, but...
Oh, Anna, alright. But...
I know. Don't tell Papa.
I'm going to regret
Don't
this.
tell Papa. No, Papa. Papa must not know. And things get a little more interesting here now. We do actually
Alright,
get to
down
have a
to the
gun.
forest. Let's be very quiet.
Keep
and
having
try to
snowballs,
find
right?
some.
Uh-huh.
And we also do get to
Alright
control
then.
2 characters,
Take the lead,
moving up in the
General.
world.
New primary objective.
Big fan of hockey. I can't not put a hockey
Let's
unit.
do this.
Come on.
I'm the master of hockey.
Piece of cake.
Sure thing. Over there.
So basically, we just got to hunt the deer.
Over there?
What's up, General?
I'm ready. Here
Fail
goes.
miserably at it. Here we go. Oh, that's gone. Rip. Definitely didn't see that coming. He sucks. Goddamn noob.
What? I was quiet.
Deer are prey animals, so they are very attentive. We need a new strategy, General.
I'll hide in some bushes so they can't see me.
Smart.
And you
I like it.
drive them in my direction.
Good plan. Just make sure you shoot the deer and not me.
Ho ho ho. Pop you in the ass with those kind of
Very well.
jokes. Nope.
Let's find some deer.
Alright, so we've just got to chase after the
Drive
deer
the deer to me.
and make
There
them
it is.
run.
Let's get it into
Oh,
shooting
get ya!
range.
Oh, gotta get ya! You best be
Fine.
running. You can actually make waypoints on this. I found them to be so far quite clunky, where she stops where for each individual click, each new click I made, kind of stops something.
Sure thing.
You know, obviously playing StarCraft was a fine polished game.
I'll
quite a bit. But it's early days. This is still beta 1, so hopefully something that they might work on. And I'm definitely gonna make a comment about it. We can sort of leave feedback after each mission. So it's one of the things that has been bugging me quite a bit at the moment. Is that. Here we go. We're ready. Go for that headshot.
Hold still.
Oh god, no. I wasn't actually meant to be running. It didn't matter anyway. But yeah, we missed that shot nonetheless.
Drat!
God damn it.
Good hiding spot, but that was a terrible shot.
I think something's wrong with this rifle.
Look, when you pull the trigger, you can't wonder if you're going to hit. You already have to know. You see the target, you see how it moves, you feel when the time is right, and then... Pow!
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Venison for dinner.
I understand. I think.
Here we go. We get back in the bush and Mr. Johnny go find the
Alright,
deer again.
you hide
So I'm
in
a
the bush,
pro.
and
I know where the deer is.
I know.
What's up, General?
What's next?
What up, boys? So various units actually have special abilities. Abilities usually need to recharge between uses. Click the left stick on the precision ability and then click it again on the target and you increase damage to any units in a straight line.
Orders?
Is he not here? Oh, he is there. Okay,
Let's
controlled.
do this.
So basically what that is that every unit just get abilities. You get like grenades and different weapons when you're playing with your units in game. One of our abilities is
What's next?
little girl here is that we can do like a little sniper shot.
Yes?
As a sort of standard
Sure
shot.
thing.
It does a bit more damage, I believe. The idea. Fires a piercing round, dealing damage to enemies in its path.
Orders? Fine.
Kind of leave him there.
Stop.
Stop!
What's next?
Go for that headshot. So you can either click. I like my hotkeys are something that obviously I'm not too used to on this game at the moment, but definitely want to be. Hotkeys where it's at. That's what makes a big difference between the low level and high level play. It's not going to matter in the campaign so much. You're going to get those deers, those tryhards. Something definitely I think worth picking up on is remembering those hotkeys.
And what a shot it was! Your best so far!
Joker.
I'd like the mouse just to disappear during the cutscenes.
Ugh, this is disgusting.
That's part of it. We don't kill for fun.
Yannick, do you really think there will be war?
Sure. And this time is going to be a big one.
Nice.
Saxony,
That's what we like to hear.
Roosevelt, the Nordic kingdoms, maybe even the Shogunate. The whole wide world.
Will the soldiers come here too?
To this dump? Why would they?
Oh, spaghetti!
Shoot!
Shoot the bear! Oh God, no!
Here goes.
How? Nice. Get wrecked, scrub. Looks so badass. This is what really captured my imagination for this game when it first announced a few years back.
Whew. That was pretty close. Yes. Thank you. Must have been hungry. Hey, Arthur! Take the beast. It will make a warm coat for Siberia. You're going to war? To Roosevelt? Aye. Defending the motherland against Soviet aggression. Wow. Pretty impressive, huh? Śmiały. Latest model. They won't even know what hit them. So awesome. Come on, the village can't be far. You're looking for Zalesie. I'm from there, I can take you there. Well, then hop on up, soldier. Head straight back, alright? And don't forget the roast.
Head straight back, all right? And don't forget the roast. Ugh.
And you just left her alone there. You definitely feel something bad's gonna happen to her.
Hello?
You goddamn monsters. Left this poor bear on its own. I need my mummy! My mummy girl!
I'm sorry.
I don't understand why she just grabbed that meat either. Like, surely her jacket's gonna get covered in absolutely ear intestines now, coated in blood. Lovely.
But it's not your decision, Piotr. It's the boy's decision. If he wants to defend his motherland.
It will be a bloodbath. You know what those machines are capable of.
Every volunteer receives the best training and equipment. And who knows, maybe one day you will command one of these.
He will not. I won't let my son die in another meaningless war.
Meaningless? We are defending our homes, our freedom. What do you want your son to become? A patriot or a coward?
Like me?
We will all do our part to protect Polania. Will you?
I don't think the war will be that bad. And Uncle Lech will look after me.
No.
Everyone will be home by Christmas, boy.
This is not a game, Janek. It's
the right decision. You are a man and a Polanian. You should be proud to be both. Come, pack your things.
Janek!
You're going to war?
You heard him. Just for a few months.
You're leaving me alone.
No! Never. I just want to protect you. The war is coming, whether we want it or not. Uncle Lech says the best chance we have is to strike fast and hard. We have to show the Rusviets and Saxonians that we won't put up with anything. We won't hide.
But Papa says it's going to be a bloodbath.
Papa is not a fighter. He would rather hide out here until the end of time and repair rusted farm equipment. He doesn't understand.
Then I want to go with you.
I'm doing this for you, Butterfly.
Don't go.
It's only for a few months.
Again, why no one said that she's just randomly brung a bear back home. Just like a standard thing that happens in... It must be Russian. And the bear's now like suddenly her best friend and hugging her, even though she just killed her mum. Or dad. I assume mum.
They said the war would be an adventure. Promising pride and honor. In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen before. For the first time, the great nations of the world faced each other with weapons that could kill dozens, hundreds with a single blow. The war is over now, but it cost the lives of millions. Among them, Janek, my brother, who wanted to be back for Christmas, who had promised never to leave me.
Chilling. I love that. I really love what they've done with those cutscenes. It looks so cool. Who edited them? 10 out of 10. Unless it actually happened. Conspiracy.